talking about this episode of Persona 5 the animation, I think so. The Kitsune or the Fox transformation was quite interesting for me because I feel like I really dig swords more than anything, and that's the reason why I really like the transformation. Because again, I'm a huge fan of sword users. For example, Bleach. That's the reason why I like Bleach because it had a lot of sword art fighting. No sword art online, please, because I don't like that shit. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, Persona 5 basically. This episode was pretty much revealing all about uh, Madarame's evil deeds and everything, and he pretty much revealed the truth. Even though he was blind and he also didn't want to see the truth, it revealed the truth to his pupil. What is his name? I forgot, but Fox basically. It revealed the truth to Fox, and in a way, good. Now there's I didn't know this until now, but a lot of people have been complaining about the pacing of the series. Now, I want to tell you something. Okay, people complaining about pacing of the series. You're watching a gaming series, an RPG game come into real life, like not real life, but like adapted in an anime. So you have to see the things in a game that can be adapted in an anime. Like they make the game usually long because it's a game. You can go for as long as you want. You can go for like hundreds of hours. And yes, Persona 5 goes for hundreds of hours. And like you can't expect the anime to have like hundreds of hours in it. Like you can't expect that to happen. So that's the most probably why the pacing is fast because if you have an anime adapted from a game which is like hundreds of hours long, like that's a really long game because it literally is like so long that you can like play it for a whole like month or something. Like that's how long the game is. So people will complain about the pacing. Now I don't know if there is anything story element wise or anything that is missing, but if it is missing, then I can't say anything because I have not played the game, so I can't say anything about it. But I can just say this because it is adapted from a game to an anime. It's really like this that it can't just follow the whole path of the game. I mean, yes, there will be certain events from the game that will follow, but not everything can be followed from the game. Not everything, like not every single thing that is something that can be followed from a game. So just putting it out there, okay? Just putting it out there. Don't be like the pacing is all off and all that. Like if there is something major like for example Tokyo Ghoul, there are a lot of major scenes that are cut out from it. That's something, okay? That is something, but it's nothing major and it's something minor. I like, for example, in the previous episode of Tokyo Ghoul, there are some minor problems, but that's it. There's some minor problems. That is. So if there are minor problems, there it shouldn't be like the pacing is fast or anything. Okay, just putting it out there. I just feel like you're expecting too much because it's anime adapted from a game. It's not an anime adapted from a manga or light novel. Okay, so just putting it out there. And I think so. This anime is like 24 episodes or something. So again, like you can't expect hundreds of hours to be put into 24 episodes, obviously, unless they have season two, which then makes sense why people will be complaining about. Okay, now you have the right to complain. You have the right to complain now, okay? Because it has season two. But if it's just one season, 24 episodes, then it's like this. Like you're expecting too much from it. Just you're expecting too much from the anime. Like the game is superb. Like the game is a god tier game through what I have heard. Like it's a very good game. But again, too much expectations can also lead to downfall. Like for example, Dragon Ball Heroes anime is coming. I don't expect much from it because obviously Dragon Ball Heroes is a game. It's a game which will be adapted into an anime, so I don't expect much from it. But I'll be keeping a lookout what the anime does. See, that's basically what it is. Like you can't just expect everything to be in it. Just putting it out, okay? Now, okay, don't go on a rant like, oh yeah, you did not play the game. You're an anime only. What do you know? I understand. I didn't play the game, okay? I didn't play the game. I understand that. I understand that, okay? Okay, I understand I'll have more fun playing the RPG game called Persona 5. But just putting it out there, like don't expect much from an anime when it's adapted from a game, okay? Just putting it out there. It's not adapted from a visual novel, light novel, or just a manga. So just putting it out there. Now let's get about the episode. Let's get into the episode now. Yeah. So what I tell about it is hard. Basically now the new guy, Fox, is into the team. So there are 5 people into the team. That is Mona, Panther, Skull, Joker, Fox. 5 people. And through what I know, there are, I think so, 8 people in the team. 3 more people to go, if I'm correct. Let me know, gamers. Let me know. What do you think? Or what do you know about it? Like, are there 3 more or 4 more people who will join the squad? Let me know about that. And I think so. That's it. Also, we also know that Sayuri, which was the painting, was not stolen actually, but it was also, but it's also like it was kept in the door that was locked. I like how they went through the planning and they were like, let's have Anne commit a nude scene. I'm like, what? I was expecting something like that. I was just like, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And I knew it was not coming. I knew it was not coming. I was like, I'm waiting. Because Persona has been unexpected. Like, Persona can do unexpected stuff. And I know that because I have seen that through all the Persona games. Like, Persona 1, 2, and 3, which I have played. Persona 1 from PSP. And Persona 2 and 3. Was it for PS2 that I played Persona 2 and 3? Yeah, I think so. It was PS2. Yeah. I think so. It was PS2 I played it for. But I played Persona 1 for PSP, if I'm correct. Persona 2 and 3, I played it for PS2. And I never got to play Persona 4 and Persona 5 because... Was Persona 4 on PS3? I don't remember because I think so Persona 4 and Persona 5 came out on PS3 and that's the reason why I didn't play it. If Persona 4 was on PS2, then most probably why I wouldn't have played it most probably would have been because I might have been busy with my school and stuff. So that's most probably it. But if Persona 4 was on PS3, it's understandable why I didn't play it. I don't remember when Persona 4 was released, so yeah. Anyways, continuing on with what I was saying. Basically, I just was like, I was expecting something out there. Kind of disappointed, didn't get to see anything. Rule 34. Yeah, that's the best site to go to. Anyways, continuing on with this episode. Basically, Fox is born, and I like his abilities eyes, which is kind of interesting. And I don't know why there's a dog squeaking sound coming out of my mic because it, for whatever reason, it does that sound whenever I try to adjust it. So it's just weird. So if there's a dog squeaking sound coming out of my mic, I'm sorry. But yeah, the ice ability is pretty cool. So I hope they utilize the ice ability more later on, and I really hope so. Oh yeah, the gun is finally put to use by our main character Ren. It's good to see the gun finally put to use. Like, yo, that gun is. I like characters who can use gun and swords. Like, those characters are like personal favorites. Like, personally, I love characters who can use guns and swords. Like, they low key are my favorite characters. Low key. That's the reason why I like Alucard from Hellsing, because he uses guns and he's quite badass when he uses guns. So yeah, that's the reason why I like him. Basically because he uses little guns. That's the only reason I like him. Okay. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got for this this review, there isn't much to talk except for the plagiarism getting like exposed to the Fox character, and pretty much that was it. And Fox character joining the Phantom Thieves. That's basically this episode's summary. Like that's basically what happens in this episode. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode. Let me know what you think about the Fox character. Let me know what you think about uh, the new the fake acting scene, which Anne is a bad actor. I have to say that. Anyways, yeah, let me know what you think about that, and I'll see you in the next video as always. Peace.